And we're back. Alright. Abyss Odyssey Extended Dream Edition. Kind of the definitive edition, or as some others might like to call it, the PC version of Abyss Odyssey. Which I really enjoyed. It was like one of the first games I reviewed for the site. Gave it a really good review, and this is the PS4 version. I have not started this up yet either, so it's gonna be fun. And we got training, and then there's like a 4-player local versus mode. I believe the game also has 2-player co-op as well. I think it's local and online when doing the single player. It's got leaderboards. One of the cool things is there's this thing called the Warlock's Journal, and you can basically get different pages of basically the main bad guy at the end of the game is this Warlock. So you can kind of, you know, get insight into his world, I guess, and kind of his previous actions. We're just going to go ahead and enter the Abyss. We can go for Nightmare difficulty or co-op friendly fire. I'm just going to go local game. So yeah, there are 3 characters. I can't remember. The second one's the monk, and I can't remember what the third one is. But for now, it looks like we have to be started with the first character. The third character doesn't unlock until pretty far after you've ran the game a few times. Again, it's like a roguelike. It maybe takes an hour and a half to get through one run of the game, but the big draw is playing it over and over again to find new pages of the Warlock Journal. You can also capture monsters and take control of them and things.
Hey, where'd she come from? Don't fall behind, man. To the Abyss. This is no place for a woman. Get out of here.
This is kind of the intro area, I believe. This part's not really too much in the game, but you're not really in the Abyss yet. There we go. And it's a 2D fighting game. I mean, if you want to, you can kind of give it some similarities to Smash Brothers. You have different platforms, you can jump down and block and all those kind of things. I think those are health, but I think in this intro level, I don't think you have any health, so you can just kind of not die. But yeah, like as the game showed at the beginning, it takes place in San Diego, Chile. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the developer, which is Ace Team, I think they are located in Chile. I might be wrong on that, but I thought that's what I remember.
Don't go down there. We've lost 20 men already.
Anything up here? Nope.
Mischief. That altar wasn't here a minute ago. Just like that statue.
Alright, here's where we get kind of the, I guess I would assume one of the power. Yeah, I forgot, yeah, we have like skill points, so you can basically put like new special attacks and combos and things like that here. So those are always cool. So yeah, triangle is kind of your special button, so like, again, if you want to equate it to like a Smash Brothers, up in triangle is like your fireball, and then you'd have like over in triangle would be something, and down in triangle would be something. In addition to your just basic sword combat moves, and I can map whatever special attack. So if I wanted the fireball to be down in triangle, I could select down in triangle. We're just keeping it up in triangle right now. Ouch. And then we also got these, you know, crates and pots to break. Oops.
Huh? Who are you? Hey, stay back!
I'm your savior. Oh man, I gotta hit somebody with this fireball. There. Hadouken! I forgot about this big dog. It was like a Dark Souls boss or something. Uh-oh.
I wonder who that woman was.
Oh yeah, I think we resurrect right here if we die.
Huh? Incredible! What does this all mean?
Allow me to explain. I am Katrien, and I am part of the Abyss. Whoever said this place was the devil's handiwork wasn't far off. It began long ago, with a warlock. For years now, he has slept deep beneath the earth. But his power is so great that, even in sleep, his nightmares take form and terrorize the living. The monsters you fought, even the very Abyss itself, are all conjurings of the warlock's mind. It's a nightmare that's lasted for years, with no end in sight.
And are you also a warlock? Witch?
No, I too am a conjuring of his imagination.
Yeah, I kind of forgot the premise of this. It's you're like there's a warlock at the bottom of this abyss, and he basically has nightmares, and so basically all the monsters and everyone that you see is basically from his nightmares. So it kind of ravages on this town.
Where'd you come from? I saw those rocks crush you.
I'm no more than a dream, fighting to stop the warlock asleep beneath the abyss.
And then you have kind of your shop you can go to. Of course, we don't really have any. Oh, we do have a little bit of gold, but nothing to buy. You can also see like yeah, you can get different weapons and things like that. I personally don't really care about spending gold at all, really. I mean, maybe on some items, but not weapons. Because more than likely, you're going to be able to find just as good as weapons in the Abyss than if you just... I mean, probably, yeah, you can spend 500, 3,000 gold on a weapon, but then probably when you defeat some enemies in the Abyss, you're probably going to have better weapons show up from defeated enemies than just spending gold, so... yeah, you can have different items equipped that have, like, different, like, get a health boost or something like that. And, you also have an XP thing. You also have your health and mana. Things like that.
Are you really going down there?
Don't worry about me. If I die, I shall return. I am part of his dream.
There you go. So right now there's only this one entrance. Yeah, so each area is procedurally generated. But then it's also got like easy, medium, hard kind of difficulties. When you keep playing, you'll unlock different entrances. So like maybe like the third entrance will be all it'll be all on hard instead of just all on easy. And so I'm probably not going to get very far this first time because I'm just only level 1. It takes a few runs to get pretty far. And of course, when you're a higher level, you can just plow right through these enemies. Alright, here's a page of the Warlock's Journal. Yeah, the AI for combat is actually really good. You actually feel like you're up against a challenge when you fight them, where you're not just standing around. Like, they dodge, they get out of the way, block. Uh-oh. Alright. Hey, look at that, another page. Yeah, I do remember getting pages pretty often when you start, but then towards the end, you're going to be facing the same enemies, which aren't more likely to drop those kind of items. Alright, so here's already a different weapon. It looks like it does the same kind of stat, but yeah. So if you have each character has a different weapon, so I wonder if this is for the monk or the other character that I'm escaping the name on. But yeah, there are some weapons that you find that you can't have, and of course you can't keep these weapons, so like each time you complete the abyss or switch out a weapon, that weapon is lost, so you can't just immediately switch back to them. You have a little mini-map at the bottom right that kind of helps where you're going. Alright, so yeah, here's for your skills, and we just picked up a... yeah, so I don't have any skill points, but... So yeah, each time you level up, you get skill points. I'm trying to remember how to... So I just picked up a ring, but I feel like I might have to be somewhere else to do it. Let's see. Oh, there we go, touchpad. So let's see what I got here. Voodoo Bones, 15% weapon damage increase, curse time. Looks like that's increased though, and then curse cooldown is minus 25%, so... maybe that's good, I don't know. I would assume that's bad, that, yeah, I get a little bit damage increase, but I don't have as much curse increase. Yeah, these little portals, you can set a checkpoint, but you have to have tokens, kind of thing. Then when you set like a token down, you can actually call in like reinforcements. So if your main character dies, you'll actually take over as kind of like one of the blue soldiers that we saw earlier at the surface, and they'll come down and help. So if you bite the dust, and in combat, like if this character dies, I can set up a camp token, and then I'll actually take over as one of the soldiers. So I will actually take on one of them, but then if I end up getting, I do believe if I get to my body, or if I complete the section, one of the two, then I actually get my main character back. But then again, if you play as one of the soldiers, it's kind of like a last-ditch effort, because you're going to be pretty hurt. And so here's, you can kind of see them, they'll tell stories and stuff.
I've killed many monsters, but this is as far as I'll go. Those skeletal soldiers, they're everywhere. I wish I could fight by your side, but all I can do now is give you this.
Hey, so got a health upgrade. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, crap. So yeah, if I'm cursed. Yeah, that's hurting. So here's a map. So you can see we're at the very top left. So if we have a question mark, I believe that is kind of a, like, I believe it might be a boss room. You can see the very light blue is, or excuse me, very light red is like easy, and then kind of the middle red is medium, and then the dark red's really hard. If you see kind of on the right side, you have like little guitars. I can't remember this guy's name, but like he's kind of a guy that shows up and gives wisdom and things like that. And then at the very bottom we have the yellow room, and that kind of is, I believe, a treasure room. And that can, or like each of these things can randomly appear each time you run the abyss. So then at the very, very bottom, the glowing red is the where the warlock sleeps. So, yeah, there is PvP, but I believe the PvP is only local, and it's 4-player. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's only local. The online is only for online co-op. So like if we were wanting to run co-op with the Abyss, that's the only thing. I don't know how long I'll live, especially with just being level 1, but especially when you're in these first runs, I mean, the thing you basically just want to do is just try to get as far as you can just to kind of level up your character. And look at that, I'm already at level 2, so there we go. But then further on, when we keep playing, you'll have an ability. I can't remember where you get that ability though, but you can actually possess other enemies and capture them. So you can actually change into the form of those, of like any enemy you capture, and you can even capture bosses. And I think the Warlock is even capturable, but you have to be almost something like double the level of the actual character. So like if a character is like level 25, you have to be at least level 50. I want to say that's true, but I'm not 100%. I'm trying to remember. It's been about a full year since the PS3 game came out. These keys that I'm picking up, most you can find other chests that are lying around the world, and you can use those to unlock and get more gold and things like that. I don't know if they're here, but if we'll find one. But there are secret rooms sometimes, like right here. Like if it kind of looks like it's bulging out maybe a little bit, you can find a secret room. Still do notice some frame rate issues. That was definitely kind of evident in the PS3 version, so it kind of sucks. Okay, well, cool then. Yeah, I was thinking for some reason it said on the thing it said local, but maybe it was just on there. I don't remember. All right, so here's another gold chest. I'll just go ahead and swap rings out. Alright, I'm trying to remember what the full mana does. We'll find out in a minute. Oh yeah, here's this guy. Give some wisdom.
My sayings give wisdom to some, but not much of anything to others. Care to listen for 100 gold? The cautious man is worth double.
You get a little XP from that.
Didn't care much for it, huh? Guess you need it more than you'll ever
know. So that's kind of. I think that might be actually the capturing kind of spell. But I have to. I believe that spell has to defeat the enemy. So if you just do that, it doesn't capture. So you kind of have to. It's almost like Pokemon, where you have to like wear the enemy down, or so. So here's a different weapon. I guess I took it. I guess I can't switch out anymore. Here, hold on. Maybe we do. Let's see. Let's find out. No, I guess not. But yeah. So I guess I'm losing a little bit of damage, but I have a damage over time. So now I've got a skill point, and I can assign each move to 3 things. So I can do damage, increase damage, increase the amount I earn from the attack, or shield part of the attack to prevent interruption. So yeah, like if I get hit, then it won't stop it. I'll just go damage.
see
here's
your
a shop.
face.
So yeah, I could buy. I don't have enough coins, but I could end up buying that. Oh yeah, I forgot you can also fight the shopkeeper. I remember him actually being pretty tough, but you can actually fight him, and I think you can get some extra gold and maybe a drop of an item. I'm just gonna save my money because I'm not expecting to go super far in my first run, especially being such a low level. Hi. Oh. Here's another chest. Hurry up, don't get hit by the spikes. And there's our good friend, the bottomless pit. Check that. No, nothing there. And once you get more abilities, you can kind of combo into different moves. But I've only got one special move so far, so I'm not really that well equipped. Alright, we can go down that way. I'll see what's over here to the right. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot. So I can either, I'll talk to this guy. I can either go down or I can go right to get to a different,
At least it stopped bleeding. I'm so ashamed.
different area of the abyss.
Weapon. I was looking for treasure and found this. I hope it helps.
More gold. All right. So I'll go across, and maybe I'm not 100% sure, but this might open up to the second entrance of the abyss. Not sure though. Yeah, there are different areas here and things. Oh, didn't do that. Alright, so level 15, incorrect weapon type. Must be for the other guys. It's kind of hard to tell exactly which weapon is supported and what's not. pages. Alright. Oop. Ow. Looking for those secret walls.
She's
Ooh.
gone. It's up to me now.
Alright, yeah, we do actually get to... Yeah, we lose all your health, take control of a soldier. One attempt to reach an altar and revive your main character. Should the soldier also die, you respawn at a checkpoint if you've set one, which I have not. Or start over from the surface. So, let's see if I can take down this monster with these couple guys. I just picked up that weapon, which is... my main character's weapon, so I can have it. And again, with this character, you just have very, very simple combos, very simple attacks. He's got a gun. There we go. Sweet. Might be an altar up here to the left if I can get up there. Holy cow. Yeah, his jumping's not the best. I don't even know if you can hang onto a wall there. Yeah, I can't do a down jump, especially when I'm on that kind of a platform. Oh well. We'll just continue on. I don't want to spend all day doing this. And this might be the end of me. I do have a health vial I can use. The game can be button mashy at times, I guess especially when you start, just because you don't have any combos really. But a lot of it's timing, stuff like that, you can cancel. A lot of times you can cancel attacks and go right into other attacks. It's like if I hit square square then immediately hit triangle, I should be able to cancel into something. If I do it at the right time, but I haven't played in so long, I don't know the exact timing. I use a health vial. There we go, I canceled into the attack. Hey, alright, got through that battle. That's gonna be an incorrect weapon type. Alright, so here it looks like a false wall. Yeah, there we go. I can break that and pick up a different weapon. Use a key. Do a whole bunch of stuff. Alright. Onward. Yeah, I might just leave it at this run. Just kind of give you an overhead view, so I'll probably stop once I die. I might go through some of the Warlock Journal parts, which my death might be imminent. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bite the dust here. I'm just gonna run away from that guy. Oh no! He's gonna kill me. Oh, yep, it's gonna kill me. Oh, I had 1 second left. Alright, so yeah, we did unlock the new area. So each time you die, you can go there, you can interact and select the new level. What is all... I can't remember exactly what this ends up doing. Okay, I want to say this gives me a new special ability? Yep. Alright, for every 3 levels you gain, you earn a skill point, which you can spend to boost your special attacks, and you have 3 each. We have more than 3, but you can only have 3. Select special attack has been assigned, press right, and choose up for damage, mana, or defense. Exact same upgrade, and you can also have different ones, yada yada yada. Yep. Also spend skill points to permanently upgrade your amount of special cancels, so there you go. So that's at the bottom there. Yeah, we'll save that. Just keep on there. So that's the new. So this is the new attack. Kind of like an uppercut. Then here it shows the new map, so you can kind of see some of the places are reversed. So you can kind of show like, oh, which way do I want to go in first? Those kind of things, and it shows which areas branch and things. So you could start at like Santa Lucia and kind of ease your way in through some of the easy stages, or you can and eventually just go straight to Sacramentinos and just kind of start at the hardest difficulty and keep going. I'd probably at least, to save some time, I probably wouldn't do St. Lucia, but I probably wouldn't go straight into the third one. I'd usually probably start at the second one. We can go to that second area. It looks like a little bit different than the first one. Let me talk to some people.
Thank God you're here. Another entrance to that accursed place opened up.
As the warlock slips deeper into sleep, his dream is expanding. With any luck, this new path will take us to the heart of the abyss.
Luck? We're gonna be spread too thin defending both entrances. I don't think we can hold out much longer. Please end this quick.
And there's the shop again.
We need to speak with you. Some of the more foolhardy men followed you into the depths, but they haven't all returned. Many of us want to help, but it's dangerous.
The risk is too great. You should all stay here.
Well, we've seen the treasures in the abyss, and we thought maybe you could give us a small portion. If we knew our families would be taken care of, it'd be easier for us to risk going down there. We could set up camp near the altars and revive you if you fall in battle.
How much gold do you need?
More gold means more soldiers. Several of us could hold the monsters away for longer than just one. You can use these tokens to mark which altar you want us to protect.
I don't know if I'd personally recommend doing soldiers. I mean, maybe when you're an early level, getting extra soldiers might help, but when you're towards like really high levels, you're pretty powerful to just kind of literally plow through the game without a ton of challenge. Yeah, so you can do different camp tokens, which I'm not gonna spend money on.
When you find the warlock, kill him. Don't let him wake up. Quick and clean, that's the way of it.
Yep, I'll just go ahead and jump down, but that's actually going to do it for the stream. And that is also going to do it for the PSN Store's new releases show. If you've stuck with us the entire time, thank you. Really appreciate it. We had a lot to cover today. Thanks to Eric, Brad, and Curtis for all streaming their respective games also. Check out psnstores.com if you want to support us. You can support us on Patreon. That'd be specifically for the PSN Stores podcast, which a new episode just went up this week. Is the big episode 150. So that's kind of our super special. We get the whole gang together to talk about things. And I definitely had a lot of reviews posted this week. I reviewed Cube, Director's Cut. I believe Eric put a review up for Necrobro Cat's Block, and I think Curtis reviewed Lost Dimension and Headful Boyfriend. There's one, I want to say there was maybe one more review, I can't remember. Definitely just check out psnstores.com. We usually got a pretty good amount of content going up there. Then again, this entire stream and sections will be archived on the PSN Stores YouTube page. Definitely check that out, PSN Stores, or youtube.com/PSN Stores. And on that page, you'll also find Colin and Curtis in the morning I know I'm plugging a lot of things right now, but just definitely cool things to watch and get involved with on the site. And then again, you can also follow us on Twitter at PSN Stores. You can kind of get us all, hear all the updates and things like that. So again, thanks for tuning in. Take care. Have a good night. Later.